In the lane, spinning jumper is good by Miller. 6'3" senior Kent Miller. 4-4 game. 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Everson from the corner, and he line drives it in. 4 points for Everson, 6-4. 5:50 to go first quarter. Gertz, top of the key, checks off of the dribble, hooks it over to Gross. He'll shoot from long range. Little long, rebounded by Gross in the lane, and this one's going to fall off. Follow shot is good by Massey. Gets his second field goal, and Freeman again ties it up. 5:30 to go first quarter. Everson from the top of the key, and he bangs another one in. And Everson gets his third field goal. He's averaging 20 on the year, so got a hot hand here again. Miller, he bangs his second one in. So we got a free scoring contest here. Odens to Wazorik, loose ball, and we'll have a jump ball. Gertz is checking out for Freeman. Number 24, Scooter Collar is in. Kerry Collar, 5'8" junior. Follow shot is good by Gross. His first point is palming the dribble on Stickney. Third turnover against the Raiders, and Coach Dan Moran wants a timeout. 4:49 to play in the quarter. 10-8 Freeman.
Ever wonder what happened? The only boy, I believe, to play in 2 successive tournaments.
For 2 different teams anyway, Mike. Gross. Collar. Rebound, Everson. Tipped away by Collar, but the save made by Helmus. There's the steal by Collar. Footer's good by Collar, his first point. And Freeman jumps to a 12-8 lead. Pressure. Gross. Shot no good by Petey, but a foul will be called on number 33, Doug Odens. There's the first foul called against Stickney. Bob Petey has one for Freeman, but Petey will be at the line to shoot a pair. He's scoreless, 6'3" senior. No shooting foul, they say. He's fouled before he got the shot away, but Petey will toss in. Massey. Almost lost it. Gets it back to Collar. Gross will shoot from the wing. Little long. Foul on Petey. Picks up his second. Second team foul. 4:05 remaining in the first period. Remember, our broadcast or telecast time tonight will be at 7 o'clock for the evening first round session. Doug Odens coming across the line. Petey draws his third foul. And he will come out of the ball game, and Gary Gertz will check back in. Petey in early foul trouble.
And that'll hurt Freeman, Jim. Petey considered by a lot of the experts to be one of the top 2 or 3 ball players in the state.
Everson rolls off the rim, rebound Massey. He lost it. Wazorik gets it outside to Helmus. Helmus will shoot from 20, long, and the rebound, fought for. Who will come out with it? Miller, down to Collar. Freeman on the attack. Gary Gertz, baseline, gets it into Massey. He lost it, and picked off by Gross, but a 3-second violation called against Freeman, and that's the Flyers' first turnover. 3:29 to play in the first quarter. Luther Everson on the attack. Pumps it up in the corner. Boy, he likes that spot. That's his 4th from there. 8 points for Luther Everson, a 20-point game average. Freeman's lead cut to 2. 3:10 to go in the quarter. Here's Miller in for the shot. He's fouled. Difficult to pick out the fouls, Mike, when they don't have to raise their hands anymore.
We've had a long year of trying to figure out who they were.
I think Bill got it. Doug Odens, his second. At the line is Kent Miller. 2 field goals for 4 points. First time for the free line. First one no good. They've missed 3 out of 3. Beg your pardon, no?
He didn't shoot much.
Oh, that's right. Petey did not shoot him. We had him at the line. This one falls for him. So they're 1 out of 2. 3:05 to go. Almost lost there by DeWard. There's a steal by Collar. Over to Gross. Hooks it. And in for the shot is Gertz. Won't go. Rebound Miller. And a foul will be called on number 55, Joel Wazorik. His first third-team foul against the Raiders. 3 against Freeman, all charged against Bob Petey, and he's on the bench right now. 2:50 to play first quarter, 13-10 Freeman. Oh, we had a thriller in the first one. Flandreau winning over Gettysburg, 51-49, with 3 seconds to play. A shot by Wilt. Shot up by Massey, and it holds for him. 6 points for Massey. Freeman up by 5. 2:40 to go, first quarter. Everson shut off there. Now he gets twisted around, shoots. He hasn't missed. 5 in a row from either corner. 15-12, 2.5 to play, first quarter. Only one other field goal for Stickney, that by Wazorik. There's a deflected pass, but it'll be handled by Gross. Miller at the free line, underneath the Massey, and he got it. 8 points for Massey. Freeman up by 5. 2:10 remaining. Deflected pass, but it's handled, and the shot by Odens won't good. He gets the follow shot up and in. Good effort there by Doug Odens for his first point of the game. Minute 50 to go in the quarter. 17-14 Freeman. Another good one here for the full house crowd this afternoon. Opening round stage to the 41st annual South Dakota State Class B basketball tournament at the Sioux Falls Arena. With Mike Shermer, Ken Gether, and Bill Rohn, this is Jim Burt. Massey turnaround jumper from 18, and he hit it. 10 points for Massey. And he's got the hot hand for the Flyers. Flyers up by 5 now. Minute 25 to go in the first quarter. Elmas over to Everson. He'll maneuver, try to get that shot away, but he can't do it. Odens. 3-second violation called on Odens. That's the 6th turnover by the Stickney Raiders. Only 1 been charged against Flandreau. So we have Gross across the line. In the lane it goes to Miller. Spin, shoots, rolling in. Miller's 7th point. Minute to go in the quarter. Doug Odens, guarded by Miller. Fires left-handed from the corner, and he bangs it in. Doug Odens' second field goal, 4 points, with 45 seconds remaining in the quarter. Freeman by 5. Gross over to Collar, back to Gross. Against the Stickney zone, firing high off the rim. The shot by Gertz is no good. Rebound. Collar traveling. Mike Waltner checks in for Freeman, a 5'10 junior. And we have Gross going out to get a rest. Gross, number 30, checking out. Doug Odens bringing the ball into the forecourt for Stickney with 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Everson tipped off over the line, so he brings it back. Waltner right with him defensively. He fires. What a touch. It's bouncing in for him. 6th field goal for Everson. 10 seconds to go. 21-18 Freeman. Collar to Waltner, back to Collar. And deflected off the fingertips there of number 55, Joel Wazorik for Stickney. So Freeman has 2 seconds to get the shot away. Clock starts when they touch it. There it is. Shot at block. And there's the buzzer end of the first quarter. It's Freeman 21, Stickney 18 in a tight one. It's controlled by Bob Petey starting the second quarter here. He's playing with 3 fouls. Walter is in there at a guard spot. Petey to the baseline. This is in the lane as Gertz won't go in for him. Follow shot by Massey off the lip of the rim. And a foul is called on Doug Odens, his 3rd. So Odens playing with 3. And and Petey for Freeman playing with 3. And we have a timeout called by Stickney with 7:45 to go in the first half.
43%. Rebounding favored Freeman, and that's one thing Stickney will have to try to combat, and that's the great height advantage of the Flyers inside.
Massey getting the first one. His first time to the line gives him 11 points now. And the second one in. He's 2 out of 2, 12 points. 3 out of 4 at the line for Freeman. Doug Metzger has checked in for the Raiders, and Doug Odens comes out. Odens hampered with 3 fouls. Metzger, number 25, 5'10" junior. Luther Everson. Real good shot. There he pumps it up in his favorite spots. A little short this time. Rebound pulled down by Gertz. Outlet pass goes down to Waltner, and he'll pump it up. And it's falling off. And Massey's getting his points underneath. 6'6" junior. That's his 14th. 25-18. Freeman's lead by 7 now. Their biggest lead with 1 minute to go in the first quarter was 7. DeWard tried to shoot, deflected out of bounds, so the Stickney Raiders will put it in play. Wazorik puts it in. This is Joel Wazorik. DeWard from the corner, and he's got it. And DeWard gets his first point of the game. Joel Wazorik has a brother Mike, also on the team, a 5'11" freshman. Gertz, Waltner, Massey in the lane, rolling in. And they can't stop the big guys. 6'6" junior. 27-20 Freeman again by 7. 6:40 to play in the half. Everson driving across is Wazorik. Shot short. Rebound will be handled by Petey. Outlet pass comes down to Waltner. Bounce pass to Petey. Tries to go up for the shot. He's fouled by Everson. And Everson picks up his 1st. That's the 5th team foul against Stickney. So they're in the 1-and-1. Petey at the line for the first time to shoot 2, I believe. Number 53, Mike Wazorik, 5'11" freshman, checking in for Doug Metzger for the Raiders. Petey shooting 2. It's the 1st. That's his first point of the game. Averaging 17 and 16 rebounds. And he's 2 for 2. And they're 5 out of 6 from the line, the Flyers. That's their biggest lead, 29-20 now, with 6:20 to go in the first half. Mike Wazorik. Mike Wazorik follows and gets it. Mike Wazorik, number 53. 6:10 to play in the half. 29-22 Freeman by 7. Waltner, Petey on the wing, goes to the baseline. Gertz in and out and in again. And Gertz gets his first point of the game. Freeman up by 9 again. Helmus for the Raiders. Zorik, shot blocked. DeWard couldn't. Now DeWard gets it back, shoots, little short. Rebound by Everson, but a foul will be called on number 40, Gary Gertz. That's his first, 4th team foul against Freeman. A 2-shot free throw. Gross checking in for Miller. Mark Gross, number 30 for Freeman. Non-shooting foul. Wazorik underneath, and blowing the shot was DeWard. He's having a tough shooting game here. Gross to Petey, back to Petey. Gertz from the free line, spinning out, rebounded by Mike Wazorik, or Joel Wazorik, I beg your pardon. Deflected and taken control by Massey of Freeman. Turnover by Stickney. That's their 7th. Freeman charged with 2. Waltner from the top of the key. Over to Gross. Gertz, Waltner, back to Gertz, back to Waltner against the Stickney zone. They'll try to get it inside, but there's Waltner from the top of the key, and he bangs it in. Well, they're handling the zone pretty well. Waltner's first field goal. They lead by 11 now, the biggest spread, 33-22, the Flyers. Joel Wazorik from 20, short, rebound Massey. his 6th rebound of the game. Bob Petey on the wing, lost it and kicked out of bounds, though, off the toe of number 31, Calvin Helmus.
And Keith Massey for the Flyers, Jim, has just been devastating inside on both ends of the court. He's got almost half the Flyers' points. He's blocked about 4 or 5 shots already. He's been the whole ball game.
Everson intercepts or gets the pass, and it's deflected by Gross, taken by Gertz. Good hustle by the Freeman Flyers there. Over to Waltner. To Massey, spins, shoots, good. Massey's 18th point. He's hit his average now, 35-22, and Freeman breaking it open here in the 2nd quarter with 4:10 to go. Mike Wazorik's shot short, rebounded by Freeman. Here's Petey driving and gets it in there. Bob Petey, 4 points for Petey, his first field goal. 15-point lead by Freeman now with 3:54 to go in the half. Everson goes to the corner, driving all the way to the baseline, won't roll over, rebounded Petey, outlet pass, Flyers are running. Here's Walter, hooks a pass over to Gross, who wouldn't go in for him. Gross rebounds, got this one. Mark Gross, 4 points for him. It's 39-22. Freeman by 17. Freeman controlling the boards and getting the fast break underway. Jump ball, Gertz and Mike Wazorik. Checking in for Freeman. Massey goes out. Number 52 checks in, Kent Miller. And we'll have a couple of substitutes for Stickney after the jump ball. Well, they're coming in now. Number 33, Doug Oden's coming in. And Joel Wazorik goes out. Mike Wazorik and Gertz jumping. Somebody in the circle. Stickney in the circle too quickly. Gary Gertz checks out. And Kerry Collar comes back in for the Freeman Flyers. Everson, look out. Little long this time on his shot. He shoots from the favorite spot. Gross rebound. They're running. Collar, layup, good. 41-32. Freeman breaking it wide open. 3:05 to go in the half. Everson. Metzger. D. Ward. Doug Odens. They can't find the range. Rebound Petey. They're running again. Gross to Petey. Back to Gross. Tipped out of the hands of Miller. Cross court, Collar, 3 seconds called against Freeman. Dave Jones, 6-foot junior, checking in for Freeman. And out goes Mike Waltner. So a lot of action for the Flyers for Coach Ron Bennett. Luther Everson in control, bringing it into the forecourt for Stickney with 2:33 to go in the half. Everson fires it up and he bangs it in. 14 for Luther Everson. Had been averaging 20 on the game during the season. Gross. Miller spins and his shot spins away. Petey rebounds in the corner. Tipped away and it's taken by Helmus. Up to Everson. Everson in for the shot. 16 for Everson. Good shooter. He's nearing his per game average of 20. Collar. Jones. Fouled from behind. By whom? Metzger. His first. Number 53, Mike Wazorik, checking back in for Stickney. And he'll replace Metzger. 1:54 to go in the half. 41-26 at the line. 44, Dave Jones, shooting a pair. This is the first. Second shot. Got this one. 42-26. Freeman out in front by 16. And they're still pressing all over the court. Collar right after Everson. From the corner, little short. Everson rebounds, lost it out of bounds, off his fingertips. Minute 43 to play in the half. Collar a bouncer into Gross. Freeman on the attack. Stickney still in the 2-1-2 zone. Collar, bingo, they can't miss. 44-26, 18-point lead for Freeman, a minute and a half to go. DeWard is back out to Helmus. Everson spinning in the lane, double teamed, and a foul will be called on Collar. That's his first fourth team foul. Fifth team foul, I beg your pardon. 1-1 for Luther Everson. First time at the line, he has 16 points off the field. Rebound by Kent Miller. Intercepted pass by DeWard, takes it to the corner. Doug Oden's little long, rebound picked off by Miller. Down to Petey in the lane. Short jumper is no good by Petey. Gets his own rebound underneath the Gross. He blew the shot, and it's deflected out of bounds, I believe, off the fingertips of number 44, Dave Jones. Nope, it's going to be Freeman's ball. Petey will toss in. In the corner, Collar, high archer, little long, rebound, up. Jones shot no good. Picked off by Odens. Comes up court to DeWard. He drives, hooks it up off the glass, and gets it. DeWard's second field goal. Nearing the half-minute mark now in the half. 44-28, Freeman by 16. Started out a tight game through the first quarter. Freeman led 21-18. Stickney still in the 2-1-2 zone. Collar, baseline, outside to Miller. He'll fire from long range. And the rebound, and a foul will be called on number 44 of Freeman, Dave Jones. Massey will check back in for Freeman. That's number 54. Kent Miller goes out, and Petey goes out. Gertz comes back in with Massey. So we have DeWard at the line. He'll shoot 1-1 with 17 seconds showing in the clock, remaining in the first half. 44-28 Freeman. No good. Battle for the rebound. Picked off by Gertz of Freeman. DeGross down to Collar. And he has the ball deflected. It's out of bounds to Freeman. Battling for the ball was Everson and DeWard, and they lost it. Jones will put it in play to Massey. Shoots, no good. Rebound. 8 seconds, 7. Long pass up court to Everson. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He shoots. It's off the glass. No good at the buzzer. End of the first half. Freeman with a comfortable lead. 44-28 over Stickney, who's been overpowering in the first half with 18 points on 8 field goals and 2 out of 2 from the free line. Stickney, and there's a deflected pass. Freeman takes control. Kent Miller, and he bounces it right into the hands of Helmus. Down to Everson. Should be an easy 2, and it is. And Everson with 18. He's nearing his game average of 20. 20 seconds gone in the third quarter. Kent Miller into Massey. He's 6'6", and he is fouled by Helmus. First team foul of the second half. 6 personals against Stickney the first half and 6 against Freeman. Non-shooting foul. Stolen by DeWard. Down to Everson. Trying to cut him off his skirts, and Everson's shot will not climb over. Out of bounds to Stickney. .30, Freeman out in front. Massey deflects it out of bounds again. Stickney will try to pass in again. Number 53, Mike Wazorik. Better hurry. And it's blocked and taken by Gertz. Ever hustling Freeman Ball Club, and who almost traveled was Gross. I think he might have kicked the ball. Gertz and Gross in the back line. Petey on the side of the corner to Miller. Getting it into the big guy. Again knocked out of his hands, but it'll be handled by Gross. Back into Massey. Petey. Got it. Stickney trying to battle on the boards and just can't match the muscle of the front line of Freeman. Odens. Helmus gives to Everson, drives all the way under the basket. Jump shot is off the rim by DeWard, and a jump ball will be called. Number 55, Joel Wazorik, will check in for brother Mike. 55 for 53. Miller and Odens jumping. Loose ball will have another jump ball. Number 41, DeWard, will jump against Gertz. Minute and a half gone in the third quarter. Kemp comes back, handled by Stickney's Helmus. In the corner to Everson. Oh, a little long. Rebound by Miller. Up to Gross. Petey to Gross. Baseline to the corner. Petey, turnaround jumper. It's falling in for him. Hot shooting Freeman Flyers. They shot 46% the first half. Stickney 40%. Everson gets it to Wazorik. Odens trying to get around to Miller, and a foul called on Miller. It's Miller's first. Team foul apiece now. Inline pass in by Wazorik. All the way outside to Everson. DeWard. Odens blocked by Massey. Can't get over the 6'6" boy. Massey gets it to Petey. Now to Gertz. Gross, Petey traveling. 9 turnovers charged against Freeman and 9 by Stickney. 5:44 to go in the third quarter. 48-30. Freeman by 18. Odens to the baseline. Outside to Wazorik. Odens. Lost the ball, gets the shot away, and a good effort by Doug Odens. His first point of the second half gives him 6. He's 6'4", battling 6'6" Massey. That 2 inches is quite a bit in there. Miller from the corner, and he swishes one in. 9 points for Miller. DeWard. Petey on the rebound. Hooks the outlet pass to Gross. Always runs the baseline. Turnover. Wazorik. Gets back to Helmus, over to Everson. Everson fires it up, and he bangs in another one. Boy, he's deadly from that baseline, about 18 feet out. 20 points for him now. And Massey, with 18, leads Freeman. From the corner, Miller, shot no good. Rebound picked off by Odens. Release pass down to DeWard. DeWard from a 25-foot shot, and he bangs it in. And Ron Bennett wants a timeout for Freeman. 4:25 to go, third quarter. The score, Freeman 50, Stickney 36.
And Lead have been playing a little loosely, perhaps a little carelessly on defense. And as you said, the Raiders have come back and hitting 4 of 9 from the field, and now have cut a 19-point lead down to 12.
Freeman on the attack. Kerry Collar, number 24, is in there now. Come into the timeout. Gertz, short, rebound. Odens, quick release pass to Everson. Down to DeWard. Check that, not DeWard. 31 Helmus it was. And the lead's been cut to 12 now. 50-38. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Collar replaced Gross for Freeman at the timeout. Foul will be called on DeWard, bumping into Massey. That's DeWard's first foul of the game. We have 2 team fouls against Stickney. And Gertz will check out. Mike Walter, number 22, comes in for Freeman. Petey will toss in. All the way on the outside to Walter from the foot behind the circle. Rebound, Petey up and in. Big, strong boy. He's 6'3". Wazorik with a 22-footer. Rebound, Miller. Bounce pass comes to Walter, now to Petey. Across to Collar. Dances into the lane. Shot won't go over the rim. Collar rebounds his own shot. Gets it to Petey. Will have a jump ball. Wazori tied up Petey. 3:26. Here's the tip by Petey right underneath to Massey, and he got it in there. Massey gets his first point of the second half of this third period, has 20 now. Helmus drives to the baseline and fires it up there, and it's spitting out on him. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Stickney's ball. .310 to play in the third quarter. 54-38 Freeman. DeWard drives the baseline. Nice move, and he got around DeWard. 54-40. 3 minutes to play in the third period. Collar, Waltner, now to Petey in the corner to Miller. Here's DeWard knocked out of his hands, but a foul will be called on Luther Everson. Picks up his second, third team foul. Freeman out of bounds. Petey will toss in. Gets it to Miller. Underneath to Massey. Got it in there. Massey's 22 points now. 10 field goals, 2 out of 2 from the line. DeWard. Long jumper. Good. He's warmed up here in the third quarter. Has 3 field goals. He had 4 points the first half. 56-42. 2.5 to play third period. Freeman out in front. Petey to Miller. Short jumpers, too short. Rebounded. Picked off by Doug Odens. Dribbles around Collar. All the way into the lane, and he missed the dribble. Picked up by Wazorek. His shot no good. And they blew a good opportunity to score there. Waltner rebounds up to Collar and called for traveling. And Gary Gertz will check back in for Freeman. And Miller will get a rest. Gary Gertz, number 40. G-O-E-R-T-Z, 6'1" senior. Keith Massey's only a junior. 4 seniors started. Drive-in shot by Gertz. After the steal. Minute 55 to play in the third period. 58-42. Freeman up by 16. DeWard, fall-away jumper. Good shot over the big 6'6" junior center from Freeman. Keith Massey. Here's Collar for the Flyers. Petey in the corner to Gertz. Massey, they're trying to collapse on him, and they worked that time. Wazori comes out of there with it. Takes it across the line to Helmus with 1:25 to go. Helmus from the free line. Bingo! 58-46, and they pulled within 12 again. Stickney battling back here. Waltner in the forecourt for the Flyers. Collar. Left-handed hook shot by Massey. Call for traveling. Turnover by the Flyers. And that is 14. Stickney has 10. Freeman had only 6 the first half. They have 7 in the third quarter. Helmus. To Wazorek. Doug Odens fakes. Goes to his right, and he hits. And the Stickney Raiders rowing back. They're down by 10 with 50 seconds to go in the third period. 58-48. Foul is called on number 31, Calvin Helmus. 4th team foul against Stickney. Doubtful that either team will be in the 1-1. Only 1 foul in the third quarter here, charged against Freeman. Freeman puts it in play. Collar to Waltner, back to Collar. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Petey. Gertz back to Collar. Long shot is good by Collar. And it's 60-48. Odens to the corner. Bounce pass. DeWard shoots. No good. He's fouled by number 40, Gertz. He'll shoot 2 on this one. 22 seconds to play in the third period. 60-48 Freeman. And at the line, Gary DeWard. He's 0 for 1. 6 field goals for 12 points. It's the first one. And the second of the two-shot free throw now. Take a lot of time there. There he is, Gary DeWard. Get them both. 14 for DeWard. 10-point lead for Freeman with 20 seconds to go in the third period. Massey jump shoots, good. 62 to 50, 10 seconds to go, and a steal by Collar on the inbounds pass, and he gets it in there. Oden's almost another steal by Collar. Here's Everson. They'll have to hurry. They didn't beat the buzzer. End of the third quarter, and the score, Freeman 64, Stickney 50.
To dominate the backboards. Jim?
Start of the fourth and final period. Oden's against Massey. Here's the tip. Loose ball, and we'll have another jump ball after the scrabble on the floor. And Wazorik looked like he got banged pretty good there. And he got stepped on. Have a momentary timeout as Coach Dan Miranda's out there, and now trainer Denny Thompson. Gives him a little whiff of that good stuff to kind of snap him out of it again. And I believe he might have a nosebleed. He does. And the trainer, Denny Thompson, applying some pressure to the nose there while we're wiping up the perspirations over from the floor. So let's see who'll jump. Metzger, tell you. Got to admire these young men. Okay, here's the tip all over again. Massey almost lost it there to DeWard. Gross over to Gertz. Gross replaced Collar at the quarter. Petey firing. He hits 66-50, and Freeman with 3 quick baskets. 2 at the end of the, just before the third period, and 1 now. Lead again by 16. We'll have a whistle and a foul on Massey, and Massey picks up his first. That's the second team foul, third team foul against Freeman. But DeWard will be at the line to shoot 2. He's 2 out of 3, 14 points. And he gets the first one. 66-51 now. Gary DeWard, 6'3", senior forward for the Stickney Raiders. Look at the intensity on that young man's face. Okay, he hit the second one, 66-52. Half minute gone in the fourth period. This is Miller spinning from the free line, a little too hard. Race for the ball, and Miller gets to it. Just beat his teammate Petey. Interception by Oden's. Quick release to Luther Everson. Over to Helmus, and his shot blocked by Gross, but he's fouled by Gross. Flandreau won the opening game here this afternoon in a real Jim Dandy of a contest, 51-49 over Gettysburg, and a real thriller. A basket with 3 seconds to play by Wills. Danny Wills. Okay, Stickney puts it in play. Metzger bounce pass to Everson. On the run, he shoots. No good. Rebound going to be handled by Gertz. Gets it over to Gross. Petey at the baseline in the corner. Gross, 3-second violation called against Freeman, and that is their 15th turnover of the game. Helmus to Everson. Favored spot, partially blocked by Gross, and Gross takes it out of the air. Quickly up court. Petey behind the key. Underneath is Miller all alone, and he got it there. Good assist pass by Petey, and he found the open man Miller underneath. 68-52. Freeman up again by 16. 6:35 to play in the game. Metzger tipped away by Petey, taken by Gross. Gross and Collar look a lot alike out there. Petey, who wouldn't hold for him. Battle for the rebound. Out of bounds to Freeman. Number 53, Mike Wazorik checks in for Metzger. Petey into Gross. Down to Massey. Spin, shoots, little wide. Rebound, Odens, and a foul is going to be called on number 40, Gary Gertz. 3 on Gertz. 68-52 Freeman. 6:11 to play here in the fourth and final period of this second opening round game of the 41st annual 1975 South Dakota State Class B tournament game at the Sioux Falls Arena. Shot up by Doug Odens, no good on the 1-and-1. And rebound handled by Massey. Real workhorse for the Flyers. Over to Gross. On the wing to Gertz, back to Gross, and he'll fire from the top of the circle, and it's an air ball taken by DeWard. DeWard hooks it to Odens. Looks for some help, gets DeWard, brings it to the baseline, spinning, jumping, shooting, short, rebound, Gertz for Freeman. Quick outless pass comes up to Miller. To Massey, got it. 26 for Massey. 5.5 to play in the game, and a foul will be called on Miller. Trying to make the interception on Helmus. 1-and-1. Timeout called by Stickney. 5:29 to play in the game. It's Freeman 70, Stickney 52. And for Stickney is Calvin Helmus, a 5'10 sophomore, first time to the line, and he earns the bonus. He has 5 points now, 2 field goals, both in the second half. Bonus shot by Helmus. Got it. 70-54. Stickney pressing now, not bothering Freeman too much. Gross underneath the Massey, and he's stalled for 3 seconds. Want to remind you, fans, of the special half-hour feature Inside the B, an analysis of the B tournament, which was scheduled at 6:30 this evening and had to be rescheduled until 10:30 tonight because of President Ford's press conference at 6:30, which you'll see on this channel. DeWard at the line. Foul called on Massey, I believe. It's his second. You'll enjoy this half-hour feature as hosted by Mike Shermer. He and the production coordinator, Orland Jones, have done a terrific job. So be sure to join us at 10:30 tonight for that Inside the B feature. DeWard hits the first on the 1-and-1, and DeWard missed his first free throw attempt this afternoon, and now he's at 5 in a row. 17 points for him. He was a slow-scoring starter here today. He had only 2 field goals the first half, 4 points. And he's 6 out of 7 now, and 18 points with 14 in the second half, 70-56. Some of the fans have moved out of the arena, but this game is not over with yet. Here's Petey to Massey. Short. Rebound underneath by Miller. Basket counts. The foul was on Doug Odens, his 4th. The basket counted. And it'll be a 3-point attempt here by Kent Miller. Shot up, rolling in for him. His name is spelled M-U-E-L-L-E-R, 6'3" junior, pronounced Miller. Freeman on the attack again. Massey just to the right of the lane. Rebound, Gross, and he lost it, now picked up, and a foul is going to be called on who? Number 53, Mike Wazorik. Beg your pardon, the foul on Gross. Wazorik will do the shooting. That official definitely pointed to Wazorik. Have to talk to Behringer about that. Mike Wazorik at the line with a 1-and-1. He has 1 field goal for 2 points, that of the first half. Rebound by Miller. To Petey. 4.5 minutes to play in the game. 73-56 Freeman. Petey, low post man to Massey, and they can't stop him. 28 for Massey. He's 10 points over his average. Doug Odens outside to Everson. Has the pick from DeWard, shoots. Foul on Gross. Picks up 2 quick ones here.
Well, the Flyers back into their biggest lead of the ballgame, 19 points, 75-56. They led in the second period by 19, also 41-22. And the Stickney Raiders have failed to get a field goal here in the fourth period. We still have 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining.
Waltner replaces Gross for Freeman. Number 22 in for number 30. Earning the bonus, Luther Everson. Spinning out on him. Rebound by Kent Miller of Freeman. Outless pass comes to Gertz. Stolen by Everson. Driving around Miller. Layup, and he's fouled by Miller. This will be a 2-shot free throw. Third foul on Miller. Still have 4 minutes and 3 seconds to play, and it's 75-57. Stickney cut the lead down to 10 at one point with 52 seconds to play in the third quarter. And with 22 seconds to play, they led by only 10, Freeman. Luther Everson hits them both. He's 4 out of 5, and 24 points for that sharpshooter. 4 points over his season average. Petey pushes the pass to Miller, goes to the glass and blows the shot, gets his own rebound, makes this one. No basket. The foul on Odens, and Odens fouls out with 3:55 to play. Well, Odens with 8 points on the game.
Well, Doug Odens really the only hope for the Stickney Raiders on the backboards, as he had to go against a terrific front line of the Freeman Flyers. Odens did pick off 4. He's a good agile center at 6'4". He's only a junior. He'll be back next year. But he got very little help off the boards tonight, as Freeman has completely dominated both ends of the Sioux Falls arena.
Joel Wazorik gets a hand as he checks back in after going out when he got banged on the floor there and had a nosebleed. Shooting a 1-and-1 is Kent Miller. No good, and the ball's in play, and here's the rebound by Gertz. Fires. It's short, and Massey now, and it won't go over the rim. And this is Petey, and he's fouled by Wazorik. Wazorik's second shot, their second foul. And Massey will be at the line, and Stickney wants a timeout. 3:45 to play. Freeman 75, Stickney 59.
He's been the whole ballgame for the Freeman Flyers this afternoon.
Petey misses the first of 2. Petey with 12 points. Second shot up. Got this one. 76-59 Freeman with 3:42 to play in the game. Everson on the attack in the forecourt for the Raiders. Baseline shot up. He's hacked by Mike Waltner. Waltner draws his first foul. So we'll have Luther Everson at the line to shoot 2. First one up, got it. Everson is 4 out of 6 and 24 points, and he makes the second one. He's 5 out of 7 and 25 points for the sharpshooter. 3.5 to play in the game now. 76-61 Freeman. These Raiders have really battled the Flyers here this afternoon. Flyers going after victory number 25 in a row and top ranked in the state. We'll have a whistle and a pushing off on somebody. 10. Foul was on number 31, Calvin Helmus, his third. Petey with the 1-and-1, misses the shot. Rebound picked off by Mike Wazorik. Over to DeWard. Can't get around Massey at the baseline. Everson outside to Helmus. DeWard, good spinning jumper by DeWard. He's been hot the second half.
That was only the first field goal by the Raiders here in the fourth period.
20 points for DeWard. He has 16 in the second half. Intercepted pass by Helmus to Everson. They got 2-on-1. Everson will go alone. Traveling called on Everson. And Ron Bennett wants a timeout for the Freeman Flyers. 2:47 on the clock in the fourth quarter. Freeman.
Flyers, the #1 ranked team in the state.
Flyers on the attack. Waldner knocked out of the hands of Massey. And Everson did a good job to maintain his balance there. DeWard couldn't handle the pass, battling the ball for Gertz, and he lost it out of bounds. So, bad break for the Raiders there, where they had a good fast break going. Freeman across the line. Walter in control. Deflected pass again. This is Wazorek to DeWard, and it's knocked away from him, but we'll have a whistle and a foul will be called on number 40, Gary Gertz, his fourth. 2:22 to play. Freeman 76, Stickney 63. DeWard at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Missed his first attempt in the first half, and he's made 6 in a row, Bill.
Just need a little practice.
He's warmed up this second half, I'll tell you. There's 7 in a row for him. 21 points for DeWard, 17 in the second half. DeWard with a bonus shot. High archer, spinning away on him this time. Miller with the rebound for Freeman to Petey. Miller in the circle. Shot will be wide. Rebound by Everson for the Raiders. Long pass down court. Helmus got it. Alvin Helmus with 8 points all of the second half. 76-66, and again the Stickney Raiders pull within 10. A steal, but a foul on Everson. Referee Ken Behringer said he got him in the arm. That's his third. Kerry Collar will replace Mike Waltner now for Freeman. And the Flyers will be at the line with a 1-and-1, and doing the shooting will be Kent Miller, number 52, 6'3" junior. Good rebound by Massey, rolling away, and Miller tries one and called for traveling. Well, he was hammered pretty good, but he traveled apparently before they banged him there. Everson inbounds to Helmus with 1:45 to go. Raiders down by 10. Everson to his favorite spot. Shut off though, double teamed. Wazorek falling in, and Stickney pulls within 8, the closest they've been since the early game. But they may be running out of time. Gertz. Over to Gross. Petey off the glass. Massey. Good. And Freeman up by 10 again. We'll have Petey battling for the ball there against Wazorek. Will have a jump ball. He'll go to the center circle. This is Mike Wazorek. He's only 5'11" and a freshman, and we have Petey at 6'3". So Petey should handle the tip easily, but Wazorek battles him on the jump. Here's the tip handle by Massey. Petey, Gross. Gross came in, back in for Collar at the timeout. Petey's shot no good. Easily controlled by Massey, no good. And here's big Gary Gertz under there, and he lost it to Helmus. Loops a pass down to Everson. In for the layup. It is no good. He's fouled by Gross. We saw Ronnie Bennett jump up, and he saw Everson driving there, and looked like he was directing Gross not to foul him, to let him go in. But he did foul him. 44 seconds to play in the game at 78-68 Freeman. And shooting 2 is Luther Everson. First one no good. This will be his 10th free shot, and he's hit only 5 out of 9. 6 out of 10 now for Everson, and he has 26 points. He has only 2 field goals in the second half. He had 8 in the first half. 40 seconds. The Flyers should hang on now, leading by 78-69. A foul on Joel Wazorek. Could take a little time to play the last half minute here. At the line is Kent Miller. Earns the bonus.
Well, Kent Miller, Jim, has gone unsung here in the second half for the Freeman Flyers, scoring well, getting inside. He's picked off 10 rebounds here in the second half, 14 for the ball game.
Ball in play on the missed shot. Gertz got the rebound. He's fouled by Mike Wazorik. That's his first. So Petey will be at the line this time. Telecast time tonight will be 7 o'clock. Hopefully, if the president gets done in time with his 6:30 press conference. Shot up, no good by Petey. Rebound, and oh, bang from behind was Kent Miller by Gary DeWard. So, Kent Miller will be at the line, so we've had 3 1-and-1s now in a row here by Freeman. Half minute to play in the game. Miller earns the bonus. Freeman leads now 80-69.
Jim, you mentioned 3 1-and-1s. They've gotten it by rebounding on their offensive board. They have 3 now in double figures off the board, something very unusual.
That shows the muscle they have. Okay, here's the rebound, again handled by Miller, and he's hammered again. This time by Gary DeWard. Picks up his third.
That's the 16th rebound for Miller. Petey has 11 and Massey has 12.
Big husky front line for the Flyers. But the Raiders have battled them all the way. They've come from a big deficit to pull within 8 at one time here in the fourth quarter. And Miller hits them both to make it 82-69. It's a high-scoring contest, 51-49. Flandreau defeated Gettysburg in the first game. Petey rebounds the shot. 12 seconds to go. Freeman will meet Flandreau tomorrow night at the first semifinal round game. That should be quite a battle. Miller, they're holding the ball now. Gross, 3 seconds, 2, 1. It's all over, and the Freeman Flyers extend their win streak to 25, the top-rated team in the state, with an 82-69 victory in first-round action here over the Stickney Raiders. We'll be back in a moment.